Welcome back, guys, to another episode of my Factorio Let's Play. Yeah, in the last episode we hooked up all of our copper, so now this is all at least partially coming from up here, which is great. And now we also started doing some research. I mean, we are still like buffered here a lot, but we are getting there. Back into like usage and stuff. So kind of the next big thing we had to figure out, or we will have to figure out at some point, is iron. It's actually bigger than this from the like raw ore stuff. So this is probably like the next iron thing we are going to use. I mean, we also have this, but this is mixed together with coal in a not so cool manner. So yeah, another thing that we might be able to look into is all of this crap back here. I mean, we could just clean everything up by a lot, probably. Why not just start out by doing just that? So this like steam power thing, we can definitely still leave that. But I definitely want to get rid of all of this bull crap over here. Oh. Yeah, like that's the issue. We just lost power over here. Yeah, that's the problem when you just cut something out. Like, that's a prime example of a messy power pole network, and why you don't want a messy power pole network. Okay, let's also hook this in back in. I think they're coming for power now. Kind of funny. Alright, this all is definitely working now. This all up here also doesn't have any power. I mean, we technically could like also fix that all up. Which is probably a good idea, but let's just do it this way. I mean, we technically want to fix everything up, but yeah. Let's just keep it that way. We can also remove that splitter down here. You haven't seen that. Okay. This guy is now also pretty unnecessary. Alright, we obviously also have a ton of belt down here. Like all the, no, not even all the construction bots are used right now. Alright, so we are taking iron from here, which is something I wasn't aware of for concrete production. I mean, you could say we have quite a bit of concrete now, so yeah, but we should probably fix this up by just taking it from the main bus. All right. Yeah, this is weird, I know, but it should work. Yeah, that also looked weird, but it also should work. Okay. These all have like tons of ore left, so that's all fine. Okay, now let's go on with tearing stuff down. Oh, that's water for down here, okay. That also makes sense. Okay, yeah, now we can also remove this mess from here. Yeah, we can remove this entire splitter stuff in here. Yeah, now we can put that all to proper use here. Like that. So we can now finally use like four lines here. Okay. Yeah, we can make this a little longer, and then we can fit all of that through here. Yeah, mix matching belts now, which is dumb, but what else should I do? Just use the correct belts? That's pathetic. You know what, it works, and that's anything that counts for me. So yeah, and it works now. Isn't that great? So now in theory we should have also more iron at our disposal. Yeah, so let's work on replacing more underground belts here with the blue belt stuff. I think that's technically all. I mean, those four are all coming from here. We don't really need it. Yeah, we could also use better underground belts right here, but for that we can't really upgrade it that way. But we can already upgrade all of that. And maybe these two in the middle here, because why not? But for the rest we definitely need to wait. So yeah, now we have we really like turn down some of the old crap now, which is pretty great. Why are we still missing a radar over there? Like, did we turn down like a radar or something? I don't know. I mean, do I look like I would know that kind of stuff? I don't think so. I mean, I can't see a radar that's like flashing and says it has no power, so let's just do that and then put one up here. I think we just probably got rid of one. So now this is way better than ever, probably. Okay. So how does our signs look like now? They're actually missing red and green signs, which is beautiful. Let's look at that in more detail. Or is this because of our current research? Nope, it's not. So these are producing less than they should, which is weird. Let's go like 10 minutes here. Would be great if you could just like search for science and then just all the science packs would pop up. Actually, there are more produced than from production and blue, which is pretty weird. don't get that actually. Or is it because this is like still mostly backed up, but it doesn't really look like that? Oh well, no, it's actually technically a longer buffer. So maybe that's just the kind of the thing here. I mean, these are all like working all the time, so I also don't see like any bottlenecks there. So I think that's just a thing with the buffer actually. So this is also looking fine. I think we already did something with the pipes up here because that was an issue once, I think. So I guess we just have to wait a little longer now for these all numbers to make sense. So how does the production of this crap here look like? I mean, we still don't produce a ton of oil. While this is here already running, okay. Yeah, but this is all like pretty filled up and backed up still. I mean, we are producing quite a bit of red here, but this is still pretty much backed up, I guess. So this is now almost done, and then we can just take one that also takes high-tech science, I guess. So we can figure that better out. Train's still working? More or less, they do. Great. Yeah, I really want to deplete this ore patch. Okay, let's actually take something else here to research. Let's maybe take atomic bomb. Why not? This like takes all the different sciences, so except infinite obviously, because we still really haven't automated that. And which is the thing we definitely have to do at some point, but we are not going to be able to do that with this tiny production here. We definitely need a ton of more of that crap. So atomic bombs now in the works. And yeah, blue is definitely going back. I mean, this is going a little bit quicker, so this takes like 45 seconds, while this takes 60. But yeah, this with the 45 and 60 shouldn't really make a big difference, I guess, because we're not using all of the labs, obviously, so yeah. How does all of this down here look like? I mean, still everything there, backed up neatly and nicely, as well as down here. But yeah, now we kind of have to, yeah, sort of benchmark it, I would say, so we can like see and identify bottlenecks better. This is also all backed up. This is all backed up completely. Yeah, we definitely need more time to figure that out. But yeah, now we should technically use more oil. And yeah, now they are mostly working. Which is probably helping here. Whoa, petroleum is empty. Jesus, that went fast. I mean, this now never really going to get empty because we still have tons of light oil. But this is now probably going to go slowly. Yeah, just a tad bit here and there. Yeah, but we need that to empty out that stuff here. So we can make more lubricant. Yeah, this is also still a problem right here. Probably will be a problem for quite a long time. I mean, this side is slowly starting to back up, but this is going to take ages at this speed. Maybe we should then increase the speed, but I mean, it's not like we use a lot of this stuff, so like looking at the consumption here, 7 in the last hour, and we produced a good 400 in the last hour, so that's the thing kind of here. So this is just taking ages because it's like a pretty big buffer, but yeah. This is also like slowly now in a steady decline. We can probably go to the copper and just, because I don't want to start like a whole new thing now in this episode, so what? I'm not sure if this had a reason at some point, but well, that's disconnected at least, so now it's not anymore. I mean, I think we can already clearly see that we are running into an iron issue. Yeah, I think you can clearly see that iron is an issue. No? Instead of copper, who guessed that? I mean, so yeah. I mean, it was just planned to do that next anyway, so not a big shocker, but we definitely have to work on that. I also just want to get a better picture on which of these are still running, so let's just tear down all of them that aren't. Okay. All of you. You two. And you. Then on this side, you and you and you two and you three and you four and you and you. That already looks a little bit emptier. Yeah, but there's still 779k left. But I really just want to mine that away actually. So let's just grab some speed modules and put them in there. Will it actually do anything? I don't think so. So let's just don't do that. Because this is all pretty much backed up here. Just don't have the need for that much copper right now. But we will have that need pretty soon. So we will also do some direct attached smelting somehow. Yeah, I'm also not going to build that very big, but we definitely need a little small kind of stacker thing, definitely. So for all of you that don't know what a stacker is or what it's kind of fixing the issue that if you would now connect like an iron train to this main line here, so this is like pretty much a main line, so this can be used for various sorts of trains, definitely, technically and practically. But if we would have now like an iron mine up here as well, supplying trains into the system here, then we'd get a similar problem maybe to this down here. So this train right here is waiting on the main line right now, which is the worst thing ever. Like a train waiting somewhere on like a main line is pretty bad. And that's why in such a scenario you would have used like a stacker. So stacker is essentially just a space efficient way of storing like trains, kind of. So you would have like multiple rails next to each other, and then like a rail down here, and then it has like split off into multiple smaller rails, and then they all connect together to a single rail again, and then go in there. And then all the trains that would have to wait because they can't get into the station right now, they wait in a stacker and not on the main line where they would block other trains. So yeah, that's kind of the idea behind a stacker, and we definitely need one for the iron. We technically also need one here, but we already messed that up pretty badly. Dang it. Yeah, I guess we will just repurpose that one train then for the iron or something for now. We will figure that out. But not today anymore. We will actually figure that out hopefully in 2 days from now, depending on when you're watching this. So until then, have a great time. Bye bye.